Hey, welcome, all my right thinkers. Thanks for tuning in to check out your boy, P Funk. Thinking right out here in my lab, and I'm in my little blue book, Book of Wisdom, Volume 2. This is the powerful little book. I got a bunch of information. I'm about to go down the energy field, rabbit hole, the torus field, the energy field, the biofield, the aura, all that good stuff. But it all generates the soul energy. I'm about to get busy. So let's go. Rightisms, 25 rules to live by. Storytelling. Story with a message is always a message in my story for life. I give you life lessons. You tune in and receiving them. I appreciate you. We got a good thing going. Let's do what we do. Right thinking mission is to enlighten, inspire, educate, and motivate you, the individual, to a higher spiritual level of enlightenment. Right thinking where life through mental and spiritual discipline practice daily will help and guide you to obtain your goal of reaching spiritual enlightenment, aka know thyself. My mission is that all right thinkers know thyself. If you're a right thinker, your goal is to know thyself. See where we're going with this? Let's get that together. So I ask the question: do you know you? Well, when I'm through, that's what I do. It's rhetorical, but if you don't have to answer for yourself, tune in. I got you. A person who knows not and knows not that they know not is foolish. Disregard them. A person who knows not and knows that they know not is simple, but you can teach them. That's why I do what I do. For you. Appreciate you too. Stay tuned. I got more for you. A person who knows not and believe and think that they know is dangerous. Avoid them. I do. A person who knows and knows not that they know is spiritually asleep. I can awaken them. I'm your spiritual alarm clock here to wake you up with knowledge of self. That's what I do for you. Excuse me. A person who knows and knows that they know is wise. Follow them. All these persons reside in you. Right thinkers, know thyself and to my God be true. These is all concepts of the energy field. Right thinkers, P Funk's philosophy on what we're gonna go over is the mental control over the energy field. And the energy field is based on your understanding, your control, your energy force that around you. You see right here, this says right here, this is a meditation energy field. It goes in. Meditation means you keeping everything inside you. You going inward. They say go deep inside yourself, find yourself. That's the concept they're giving you here. Here, thinking outward. External thinking means your energy is being dispersed out that way. So you lose your energy. You see here, this is you, the body. Okay, this right here, the heart generates all this over here. See right here? See the chakra system going in? The seventh chakra is outside the body. That's the halo. That's the glow. That's this here right here around you. That's your energy field. I don't have a clue what the hell I'm talking about. But I'm going to figure it out as we go. Let's talk about this thing. When you meditate, your energy flow while the mind is tuned inward. You're thinking internal. That's where God is, inside you. When you're thinking God is outside you, you're going the wrong way, philosophically. And it's showing you here, right here. I'm trying to break down that, explain it, what they're giving you, showing you. I don't do the energy field thing. This is all new to me. I'm not a rabbit hole now. Okay, I'm in it now. I got to figure this thing out as we go. But I can look and tell we got an aura. Everybody say, yeah, we know about that. Okay, but that's what they're telling you. And your aura, when it's internal, you tend to have everything you need within you, and that's what it should be. And they're showing you when you think outside, external, you're giving away your power, so you get a little weaker. One side is big, one side is small. But it says here, when we focus our attention inwardly, watch this, doing what? Daily meditation or contemplation. You should do that daily. The brain is equipped for just that. We will now begin to learn how to direct our mental and electromagnetic energy. Right there, I have no idea what that is. I'm a spiritual man, but this is the concept of spiritual. I didn't get an electromagnetic. I ain't got a problem with that. Why? I can understand it. What's it philosophically? And your energy inward rather than what? Dispersing it outward. I say the same thing. We teach semen retention to keep that life-giving force. If you waste it by ejaculating or having sex, you wasting the energy that gives life. If you preserve inside you, it adds life to your years. A lot of people ain't trying to hear that. Okay, moving on. I gotta get mine. Moving on. Okay. But this act of what? Turning inward. conserves our mental energy. Makes sense. Again, this is their philosophy. And allowing it now to what? Accumulate and become strengthened. Instead of being what? Constantly scattered throughout the external distractions. Thoughts that goes nowhere, that does nothing, or the sensory experiences of what? Pleasures of the flesh. People like to feel good physically, okay? Those are carnal pleasures of the flesh, okay? But this concentrated energy enhances our what? Internal focus and clarity, and it brings upon a different concept of awareness. This right here. Now, whoever idea this was, they got it broken down with the five senses of the physical body. One side with the positive energy going down, going positive energy coming up the side. Okay, positive going up. Excuse me. Positive energy going up, negative energy going down. But you see the symbolism here. Okay, this is the five senses: seeing, smelling, hearing, tasting, and touching and tasting. Okay, and then it gets to the brain. This is significant because you see the wings. See the wings in the brain, the mind. But you see these right here. See that right there. You know who that is? In my philosophy, that's the what they call the caduceus, but that's Aset and that's that. Okay. In India, it's Ida and Pingala, but it's the serpent. You see me used to do that. Do. That's the rising of Kundalini when I was teaching the Kundalini concept. This is pretty much that, but just expressed different with the five senses of the physical body without using the chakra system. But you see the chakra gonna play a role in that too. But your brain has the wings, right, to ascend. Positive energy always goes in. Negative energy always comes out. That's the way it goes. So let's talk about this right quick. Now, this is mental control over your energy field. How can you control your energy field mentally? That's what they're going to tell you. This, again, their philosophy. I'm learning too. I want to know about this damn thing too. This energy field thing got me messed up. I got 2-3 pages of just information, no pictures. So we're going to be a little reading, a little talking. But we're trying to get to the place where I did that. I skipped this lesson because, and then I'm going to take you to the heart. And it's the heart's influence of your, what they call the biofield, the energy field, the biofield. Then you got the armor of God. All these things I have no idea about, but we're going to go over them. Let's go. So let's talk about the mental control over your energy field first. Now, have you ever experienced for yourself the subtle shift in the room when someone walks in? A star and celebrity, you know, and some of them got that aura. In basketball, everybody say Mike's aura was yellow, blinding, okay, gold, shining, okay, that's what they think, man, Mike's aura, I've seen his aura, okay, my man said about Rick James, I saw his aura, so something to that energy field thing, all right, called soul energy, you call it the aura, it's called life and consciousness, yeah. Let's move on to the mind. The mental control of the energy field. Now, have you ever experienced that subtle shift when that room, that person walks in who got that thing, got it, and the uplifting feeling after a natural walk, a nature walk out in the wild? Now, these moments, they hint at something profound in an energy field, and it's an unseen force. So is the spirit. So is the spirit. Just saying. Use the force. If it's unseen, how you going to use it? Let's go. But it's the unseen force that in developing us and reflecting our what inner state and engaging with our surroundings. Understand your surroundings where you are. Watch this. But this energy field permeates everything from the vast cosmos to the minutest atoms within us. Okay, they said we one big atom. I got that lesson. Okay, but now in the essence of life itself, we have an energy field that surrounds us. Yet, despite its omnipresence, again, there, but you can't see it. That's God. Again, that's my concept, but they saying the energy force. Okay, the field, whatever. But only a fraction of humanity grasps its potential, meaning reaching their goals in life. Why? Because we keep them down with a whole bunch of nonsense. Our ancients were successful in reaching their goal of what? Knowing thyself. They had one goal. To know thyself. Why? Because when I die, I'm going to heaven. I'm not coming back. They understand reincarnation, so they live according to the rules that they set. We call them Maya. Okay, let's go. But for many, what? This energy remains a mystery. I like that. Now, it's elusive and it's unexplored. Now, picture waking up with a heavy sense of a burden or exhaustion. What went on while you were asleep? Your mind started coming with a whole bunch of stuff. Okay? And watch this. As if the weight of the world was already upon you. You created that. I just gave a lesson about the dreams. Anything that go on inside you, you create. Think about that. Moving on. But after now, I don't give a damn. And watch this. But imagine right there. You can only use your imagination when you're conscious. Your imagination ain't active when you're asleep. So you can't dream and imagine at the same time. Can't serve two masters. Okay, the brain can't do the same function twice, one at a time. Okay, either it's going to imagine or it's going to dream. Now, having this power and ability to what? Be able to transform this energy into what? Boundless vitality and inner strength. Again, if you practice semen retention, you're going to be more vibrant. Why? Because the energy that you was giving away, wasting away, that was draining you, depleting you, we get a recharge every month. Women get a menstrual cycle. Men get a refreshing. See, seminal spinal fluid, recharge, a fresh batch. And if you don't waste it, it just piles on. That's adding life to you, adding years to your life. If you waste it, what to do? Yeah, take it away. You got so many bullets. If you die before 65, that means you did a lot of this. Wasting them bullets. Or a lot of this, whatever comes natural to you. But you squandered your bullets, all right? And you just ran out of gas. Like my man said about Bruce Lee, he depleted his energy. We got to ask him out. And he said Bruce just pushed and pushed and pushed. And yeah, he didn't die. He just stopped living. Okay, conceptually, the people got their own viewpoints. Again, you can have an opinion. You can say whatever you want. We're in the information age. You pretty much say what you want. Okay, so where? But throughout history, you have sages and mystics from diverse tradition, meaning all over, have what? Spoken of what? The mind's profound connection to this energy field. They all know about it. Okay, they teach that by mastering, that's my word, by mastering your mental control, your mind, by right thinking, one can what? Tap into this force. We call it the Akashic Records. My man called it Akash. Same thing. Information that's there, all you gotta do is tap into it. How you do that? Raise your consciousness, okay? And by shaping reality itself with your mind. God created the universe with his mind. That's what we got the image of him. Like we can take a thought, have it in our heart, manifest it. That's creating. That's becoming God-like. But our perception of the energy field, and it varies. Why? In some sense, it is as a tingling sensation to others, as a pulsating vibration. And while some still remain unaware of its presence within them, regardless, its truth is undeniable. It's there, whether you see it or not. Like the chakras, we can't see them, but how you know they're there? We've been going for 1,000 years. It's been working ever since. So that's how we know, through the proof. But when you consider the tale of the sage, and again, tales, stories, myths, to teach, to understand, who upon enlightenment could now what? Manipulate reality with mere thoughts. Sound like God? Yeah. That's what they've been doing for a long time. And watch this. Through a well-disciplined practice daily, I do meditation and prayer and working out. You can learn to what? Now be able to bend the flow of energy. They did in the Matrix. They show you how the mind works. Okay. The monks, they show you how the mind works. They push it to the extreme. Okay. But when you achieving amazing feats, once deemed impossible, levitation, whatever you name it, the power of the mind will what? Override all that and prove you wrong if you say it can't do it. Okay? But Where does one begin this energy journey? To understand the dynamics of the energy field that we have, we need to delve into what the enigmatic realm of magnetism. I'm a spiritualist. Magnetism is material. Okay, I'm starting to understand it. I get it. I just don't practice it. Wow, I got a different perspective. They got material, I got spiritual. And watch this. In the force, now you're in my neighborhood. What? That's spiritual. Unseen stuff. Inter and force intricately woven into existence. You can see God's work. You ain't got to anybody question that. Don't waste your time with them. But from the stars above to the particles within us, magnetism influence is profound. That's God presence. Hello, y'all call it magnetism. I ain't got a problem with that. I just gotta keep calling what I know to be from my side. I want to keep interjecting. I got a different perspective, but y'all saying the same thing. That's what I'm saying. And watch this. Our own magnetic field is controlled by us, and it mirrors our thoughts. Hello, and our emotions, and that's contributing to our well-being when it's in harmony. My God. Balance in everything keeps it harmonious. Not too much salt, not too much pepper, not too much right, not too much wrong, not too much light, not too much dark. You see where we're going with that? Okay, that's called duality. And you see me giving you the gesture every morning. That's a symbolic gesture. Symbolic gesture. Symbolic gesture. Okay, all these are signs that if the person who you make it to can recognize it, y'all can communicate. On baseball, the guy on third base, the coach on first base, he's doing all this. He's sending to the guy on third base. Okay, again, when you understand what's going around you, you can adapt to it and you can flow with it. Other people won't have a clue. That's why they put knowledge in plain sight. Why? Those who understand and recognize symbolism will get it. Those who don't won't change nothing. They still be just as ignorant as the day is long. And everything continues on. That's what they call society. And 85% of y'all, they think is ignorant. I can't argue the fact why. I'm looking, I'm observing, I'm the 5%. So I'm a little upset. Why? That's a big number to be wrong, to be ignorant. That's why we got that guy off now because of that number. Okay, so moving on. I got my pulse on what's going on right now, and I ain't living in the past. No, I'm living right there, right now. I live in the present. Okay, I know God's gift. I'm using it right now. Moving on. All right, but for the sages, above and particular within, magnetism influences profound. Okay, but this year, okay, where you at? Now, from the stars above to contribute to your well-being. Okay, harmony. When you are in harmony within your feelings and your conscious, that's the heart mind. When that's in harmony, you can't be beat. You can't be stopped. You become invincible. Okay, you become super, or whatever you want to call it. Your alter ego can flourish. Yet, during times of stress or illness, this energy field may what? Distort, resulting in imbalance. There you go, in an imbalance. So how does one cultivate or mastery over this energy field? Ding, 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 ding. Now you're in my neighborhood. Righteous living. Doing stuff that's right. I call it just living right. Doing what's right. For what? For the right reason. What? To earn your respect from God and the blessing that will bestowed on you when you do those things compared to what? Doing what you want to do, sneaky, deceitful, hidden agenda. You got to pay for those things. That come with suffering. Okay, that's the joy and pain. The joy is in you doing it. The pain is in you got to pay for it. It ain't worth it. Trust me. And it starts with recognizing the immense power of your own thoughts. A lot of us don't pay attention to what come out of our mouth, what go through our minds. No meditation. Meditation teaches you how to avoid those unwanted thoughts. Some people call it pop-ups. They just come in my mind. Okay, but you control those pop-ups. And that's the part. If I can't help you to think for yourself, I can't help you. Why? I can't think for you. I'm trying to help you think for yourself. You won't do that, I'm done. Moving on. Again, I don't fight. I don't swim upstream. That means going against what's natural. No, don't do that. Speaking of that, now you got a Chinese, as Lao Tzu wisely said, our thoughts shape our reality. We are what we think and believe. That's the same thing. What's this? Setting in motion a ripple effect throughout the energy field. Ding, 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 ding. Without even knowing it, they interrupting their own stuff. And like an alchemist, changing something from one thing to another, blending elements, your character. We learn now to how to harness what our true thoughts and our control over our emotions to now be able to transmute that energy around us. Keeping yourself maintained in ever cool and calmness can change the environment that you're around. If you run around frantic or hyper, all crazy, it ain't gonna smooth out for you. Okay, when you see people panicking, when your heart gets to racing like that, it knows something's wrong. Now, bomb, 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 all points, we freaking out. It's time to freak out why something's wrong. But if you think first, then you can calm the heart down by what? Rational logic. That's why you gotta use both sides of the brain. Emotions get crazy. Ha ha. Logic figures it out, break it down, analyze it. No, we good. This is all that. That's that. That's that. So you need to use both sides of the brain to protect your energy field, both negative and positive. That's the concept. Well, I like that. I have no idea what I'm talking about. But now to embark on the path of what? Self mastery of what? The energy field. I didn't know I had an energy field. So how you going to master something you don't even know you got? That's why knowledge is important. And you begin by what? Tuning into your inner thoughts. You. Again, meditate, meditate, meditate. Why? That's you getting into your own thoughts. Now you can learn to observe. You can observe your thoughts without judgment. Open mindedness. I'm observing everything and everybody. I don't make past judgment on nobody or nothing but myself. And akin to what? Watching the clouds drift across the sky. Notice any reoccurring patterns and gently steer your focus towards thoughts that's aligned with your higher intentions, your good part about you, which is up here with the mind. The lower part is physical. Remember, we are what? Spiritual beings having human experience. We have spiritual consciousness, but we live in a physical body. Come on, come on. God, I'm so tired of that. But now we got to deal with what? The energy field. Half don't even know what the hell that is. I know I didn't. Moving on. All right, but I'm getting better at learning what I'm reading as I go. But now, the a potent technique for harnessing what? The creative potential of your thought. I call it right thinking. They call it harboring. Okay. To what? Harbor potential. Excuse me. A potent technique for harnessing the creative potential of your thoughts is magnetic visualization. I teach the same concept. The preachers, y'all say what? When you pray as if you already have it. That's the visualization. That's right there. Okay, that's what that's called. Magnetic visualization. But this practice involves mentally what? Being able to project and manipulate what? Your magnetic energy field to bring about desired outcomes. When you know how to live, do, and be, you are controlling, you put everything in your destination. Your destiny is in your hand. You got control over everything that's coming around or what you're involved in, what you're doing. Take control of your life. And by engaging in your in your imagination and your pure intentions, now your magnetic visualization is empowered. It empowers you to now be able to shape and even direct the flow of your energy within and even around you, outside of you. It can profoundly influence your reality. So you have control over that too. This is good stuff. Okay. And what's this? When you emotional mastery, right? Thinking philosophy is another critical aspect of what? Having controlling of your energy field. Again, didn't even know I had one. Okay. But your emotions serve as the what? The barometer. Why? It reflecting whether your thoughts align with your true desires or are you full of crap. A lot of people are full of crap. Why? Because their agenda is to what? Serve them, self-serving. So they have a hidden agenda. They don't got to do with you. You just part of what they're trying to get done. aka you're a tool in their manipulation. But life, like seeds in a garden, your thoughts and your emotions. Again, thoughts, emotions, mind, heart, mind. Thoughts are the mind, emotions the heart. You see where that comes from? When you put them together, that will shape your energetic environment. How you walk, talk, and act. That's all based on you. And nature, when you nurture your mind by daily study and meditation with mindfulness and self-awareness, investigating the root of your negative emotions and eradicating them and reclaiming your true power to respond consciously to all of your life challenges. You are prepared for anything that's come your way when you have your head all straight and your heart in the right place. Heart, mind, coherence. You ready? You now armored. We're about to get to God's armor too. But this is why you say mentally and emotionally, you have to be on your best behavior. Your discernment have to be sharp for those who pretend to be what they say, who are not, and your discernment have to be sharp enough to recognize that in the instant, not over a period of time. You have to figure out, I knew something about them. No, I know instantly if you're good or bad. Moving on, that's true discernment, all right, to recognize what good from evil. And watch this. The comments, what the hell? Okay, now to commence magnetic visualization, how you do that? You need to seek a quiet, comfortable space to what? Relax and turn your attention inward. Stop right there. Stop. He's telling you to meditate. I want to see if we got. I didn't read it. I don't proofread this other stuff. I just jump on it and just go. So I want to know where we're gonna go with this. But from that statement he just made, to commence your magnetic, okay, visualization, you need to find a quiet, comfortable place and relax and turn your attention inward. That's preparation for meditation. All you gotta do, add in proper breathing, and you got the technique for meditating. Let me see how you go with this. Close your eyes, okay? When these eyes close, the third eye opens. Take a deep breath, Jesus Christ. To what? Center yourself. Focus and concentrate right here, right here. That's the third eye. Jesus Christ. And quiet your mind. He's given all the indications, but he ain't said the word yet. I'm still waiting, see how far you can go. And watch this. You envision yourself. That's the inner vision, the third eye, the spiritual eye. And you envelop in what? A vibrant, luminous, magnetic field, brimming with vitality. Still waiting. Dedicate a few moments when daily, the feet starting to run, to what? Your personal visualization and visualizing yourself bathed in a radiant aura of positive and love. I call it the liqueur of Mayat, okay? Effectiveness, effortlessly accomplishing your aspirations, your goals in life with the greatest of ease. I'm gonna stop right there. I got to dot the pen on that one. Why? Because he just described meditation and the word never came out. But I'm a spiritualist. I know those directions leading you to what? A quiet place, get comfortable. You're gonna spend some time there. You're gonna free your mind, and you're gonna communicate with God. I do it every day. Calm down. There's gonna be a part 2 to this. I gotta shut it down. I gotta get myself together. I'm excited right now. I gotta try to get this. I'm gonna read it here. I'm gonna see where we're going with this because I wasn't gonna do this. Now I'm all in. So I'm in the rabbit hole of this mental control over the energy field. It's more like my philosophy, so I'm loving this. So I'll be right back. Right thinkers in closing. Let me wrap it up. May you all live to be 100. Me, 100 minus a day. So I've never known that my right thinkers who now understand the soul energy and the energy field and meditation, the mental control over the energy field. We learning some good stuff here. Hope you are, but I am, as I'm teaching it, I'm learning something also. So I'll be right back.